Hey everybody, we wanted to give you an update on the aviary build, some things we've added, some changes we've made, and we're going to introduce you to our birds. Okay, so here's our aviary. We built it in our dining room. We used to have a corner cage that was great for 2 birds. If you watch our video that explains how we built it, you'll understand everything there. So we're going to give you some updates. So one of the things that we've done is we have added a drawer, and the drawer is over here, and you'll see that it pulls out this way. What this does is it lets us store our chuck pads that we put underneath. It makes for easy cleanup of bird mess. Also, we can store our food, we can store extra toys and treats, and the cover that we use to cover them up at night. So let's introduce you to the birds. So, we'll take you first to the baby section. Ha! You saying hi? So we can open up both of these doors. And this is our newest bird. This is Vinny. And he's a sweet little bird. He just doesn't know what to do with this camera on a stick. But this is Vinny. I like to call him Eyebrows because he's got these big eyebrows. He is a sweet bird. Unfortunately, when we rescued him, and I say that we got him in a pet store, but we kind of rescued him. His wings were all, his feathers were all kind of butchered. He's doing great. Still can't fly, but he's the sweetest bird we have so far. This is Leo. Leo was actually born in the house. She was born here. She is a sweet little bird. Come on, Leo. She gets camera shy.
On her own terms.
But this is Leo, and Leo is a sweet girl bird. She's actually a pearl, so she's a Lutino pearl, and she's really sweet. This is our second to newest bird. This is Ringo. Her name was originally Mango, and we thought going to Ringo would be an easy change. She is a silver pearl, and she's a lot sweeter than she used to be. She doesn't bite anymore. She is a little camera shy. So these 3 all live in the what we call the baby side, and you see they've got their bubbly water. They've got their fresh food. They've got what Vinny thinks is his home, which is the no mess seed. And they've got all these toys and things to play on. But you'll see from down here that any seeds that fall out or anything, we cleaned this about a week ago, maybe a little less. Nothing comes out onto the floor, which for us is great, a lot less mess. And then we can close this side. You see I made the handles with birch, and we've given them, little perches outside for when they're out, if they want to fly back and stand outside. This side is the adults bird cage. Actually, it's mostly for Freddie and Reggie, and I would love to show you Freddie and Reggie, but they are nesting, so they don't really want to be bothered right now, so we'll leave them alone. Hi, Fred. What are you doing? So this is their side. The nest, we've got 3 eggs right now.
We highly recommend.
Yeah, for nesting birds, we
fountain.
Totally recommend the fountain because they can actually get in it and get themselves wet to keep the eggs nice and moist. So then they have all of their stuff, and it's just easy. But we definitely wanted to separate them. You'll see that we do have a layer of cage here in between the baby birds and the mom and daddy roosting birds. And we do have the 3 doors so that if Mr. Vinny and one of the 2 girls decide to hook up, so to speak, we will separate the 3rd bird, and that way we can have a roosting pair.
Show one of my favorite hiding spots.
So this, and I took a little video, I'll snip in here, but this is where we keep our floor mop robot. And so we just put that up and it magnetically holds, and then when it's done, it just goes back to its spot and we close it. And so there you go. I'm going to show you how we cover them up at night. I'm going to hand the camera to...
Let's show one other cool tip.
Okay.
Bird lovers. Show the sweepy.
Oh, sweepy. So sometimes things do come out. And this is a sweepy. It actually says it on there. Sweepy.
Got it on Amazon.
This is great. So if you do get some feathers out, you can go like this. And we have this little guy over here.
I think I turned it off. You gotta turn it back on auto. This IVAC.
And that's great for when, you know, feathers and things do end up coming out, and it's in between when we've run the vacuum. So I'm going to show you how we cover them up at night. So if you look, I'm just going to pull out the drawer and I'm going to grab this cover. This cover was actually an old tablecloth, just a black tablecloth. A lot of vendors use them when they do shows. So I've marked right here with a little green twisty which side I start on. If you see up here, I've taken little pieces of birch and I've made hooks so that if they were to get on them from, you know, because they're out flying around, they're not going to hurt themselves. If they bite on it, it's birch, it's fine. So we just hook it on here. And then this last one I've actually made kind of flexible so that you can get it on there and then tighten it. And then I come over here to our light switch that I wired in and I turn the lights off. They're going to think it's bedtime, but...
And they get the best sleep they've ever had because they're in total darkness.
So I'll do it in reverse. We turn them on in the morning. I turn this sideways and then this comes off. And I take all of these off.
Ta-da!
Fold this up and I put it back in the drawer that we built. Now you'll see in the original design, in the how-to video, I didn't have the drawer finished.
I bugged him and bugged him.
Unfortunately, when I build, sometimes I'm like an artist and I can't build it until the actual design hits my head. So she bugged me and said, you know what I want for Christmas? I want a finished drawer. So I built it in a couple hours. It just kind of worked.
Hi, Leo. Hi, Benny. You sleepy? It's almost night time.
Okay, guys. So there you go. There's our update on the aviary. If you have any questions, if you want to know how to build it, even if you just want a couple questions answered on how you can build one yourself, send us a message. Maybe I can help you with the design and give you some dimensions that'll work for you guys. Thanks.
Thanks.